Hello everybody, thank you for checking in. My name is Sandler Francois of Premier Paralegal, aka your favorite divorce professional. I'd like to give observations and thoughts and share with you my ideas concerning the matters of divorce, specifically uncontested divorce. And I've been doing this for over 11 years as a business owner, but I've worked in the legal field as a paralegal, working with gifted attorneys for over 21 years. So I'm happy to share with you my observations, steps with regards to procedure. And the one thing I cannot do in this video is give you legal advice. So I asked you to use this information as a precursor, as a first step to educating yourself, and if need be, to going about finding the competent formal advice of an attorney, all right? Because that's the best thing for you to do, all right? But otherwise, for the most part, I've seen people can educate themselves and know the proper steps for their own life, you know, if they just listen to someone with experience. So I'm gonna share with you things that I've observed. Yesterday's video was pretty interesting. There's two videos I got great comments on. Day 2, which is about incarcerated spouses and the divorce process, and name changes, all right? So yeah, those two. Got great feedback, and please continue to share, subscribe, ask me questions, give me critiques. I've gotten some really tough critiques too, which I appreciated. None of them were personal attacks, but they were critiques that helped me. That's gonna allow me to help you. And one of the things that I was asked was the difference between preparation of a legal separation, the paperwork for legal separation, versus uncontested divorce. All right, this is gonna be pretty short and simple. And you can look this up online. All this information's out there. I'm just putting in a nutshell so you can take with you as you go to work or as you're getting ready for the day. And so it won't be too mentally draining and you having to read tons and tons and tons of information. All right. So in a nutshell, a legal separation means you're still married, first of all. It just establishes certain terms if you two do not want to live together as a married couple. Okay, so if my wife and I were to do so, we'd still be married, but I would understand that while we're establishing terms of child support, custody, visitation, you know, we're still legally married, so perhaps I'd still want to keep her on my health insurance, not a problem, you know, or I'd want to make sure certain tax issues were not her problem and I would absorb them on my own. So legal separation tends to do things like that. Now, be mindful, I'd still be married, okay, if I decide to do so. But let's say I decided to divorce. If I decided to divorce, one thing I know would be that the marriage would be over, done, kaput, finito, done. Divorce is divorce is divorce. No need to give a long explanation about that. While it carries a lot of the same terms, you know, a legal separation might allow me and my wife to consider reestablishing our marriage and maybe going to marriage counseling while we're, you know, not legally responsible for each other. Or it may go ahead and allow us time to decide how we want to continue to dissolve the marriage before we go through the divorce process. So I would know, based on what my experience has taught me, a legal separation and divorce are two separate things. And now that I've shared about what I know, you know it too. Knowledge is power, so why not get stronger? That's it. No need to get any deeper into it. I just showed you the apple, which is legal separation, and I shared with you the orange, which is divorce. Whichever fruit you want to deal with is up to you. Kind of corny, but it makes sense. You get the point. That's all for today. Share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how I can improve, because that's the only way I can get better at what I love doing. And what I love doing is sharing with you. Like I always like to say, enjoy life. It's a great one, and it's the only one you have.